In 2016, Uber wasn't the Uber we know today. The company was growing faster than anyone expected, and its internal systems were falling apart. Behind the scenes, engineers were rushing code. New features were being pushed out constantly, sometimes by the hour. There wasn't enough time to slow down or double-check anything. Security wasn't a priority. Inside Uber, people kept saying, "We'll fix it later," but later never came. Everything lived inside GitHub. Every internal tool, every piece of code, every configuration file. It was all online, all connected, all exposed to human mistakes. Passwords were reused constantly. Developers trusted each other, and the entire system was built on convenience, not caution. Uber was a company racing at full speed with the doors wide open. And that's exactly when two hackers decided to step inside. Chapter 1: The First Break. The hackers didn't start by attacking Uber directly. They didn't need to. They went after something weaker: Uber's own employees. Uber engineers depended heavily on GitHub. They stored almost everything there, but some of them used weak passwords, and some reused the same password on multiple sites. The hackers found one engineer's GitHub credentials leaked online, one password, one slip-up. That was all it took to open the first door. Using that password, they entered Uber's private GitHub repositories, and inside the code, they found something unbelievable: a file that contained login keys for Uber's Amazon Web Services servers. Chapter 2: Inside Uber's servers. Using that AWS key, the hackers had access to Uber's internal data: real servers, real accounts, real private information. They navigated through Uber's systems quietly. No alarms, no alerts, no one watching. Uber had millions of records stored in the cloud, and these two hackers were now sitting in the middle of all of it. They downloaded everything they could reach: names, emails, phone numbers, driver profiles, driver's license numbers. Chapter 3: The Cover-Up. When Uber discovered the breach, they panicked. This wasn't a small incident. This wasn't something they could quietly patch. Instead of reporting it, Uber made a decision that would come back to destroy them. They contacted the hackers and paid them $100,000 in Bitcoin. The deal was simple: delete the stolen data, stay quiet, sign a non-disclosure agreement, pretend this never happened. Uber attempted to bury the breach. No warnings to riders, no alerts to drivers, nothing. Chapter 4: The Truth Comes Out. In 2017, Uber's CEO was replaced. The new leadership reviewed everything the old team left behind. That's when they found the cover-up, the payment, the silence, the hidden breach. Uber had no choice but to reveal the truth. 57 million people had been exposed, and Uber tried to hide it. The fallout was massive. Uber was fined $148 million, the largest data breach settlement ever at the time. Chapter 5: The Takeaway. All of this happened because of one thing: a single developer leaking login credentials, and a single hard-coded AWS key hidden inside Uber's code. One password, one file, one forgotten detail. That's all it took to expose 57 million people. The Uber hack became a global example of what happens when security is ignored. Today, companies still study this breach to understand what not to do, because the truth is simple. It wasn't a master attack. It wasn't elite hacking. It was basic security negligence, and two hackers who knew exactly where to look.